This has been some day for me. It's like my fairy tale is just going on and on and on. It's been 50 plus years since I promised myself that I would write the book, Tainted Seas, My Sailor's Story. And today, and I'll show you at the end of the video what was in here, I got this package, and it's from Dudley Court Press. Dudley Court Press is my publisher. They're the best group of people I ever hooked up with. They're absolutely wonderful. And I have a 3-book contract with them for Tainted Seas, My Sailor's Story, for On the Other Side of the Gangplank, and finally, not finally, I'll probably do a 4th book afterwards, but the one that's contracted is on the wall, at the wall, excuse me. So, guys, I want to tell you a little bit about Tainted Seas, My Sailor's Story. If you don't know me, I'm Linda Jo Hefner, and I'm the author of Tainted Seas, My Sailor's Story. It's a memoir. It's a story about a woman, me, who fell in love at Penn State with a very handsome sailor. Was it a smooth and instantaneous romance? No, not really. It's quite funny. It's quite hilarious, and you're going to laugh through that. In fact, I had one of my readers say, "Oh, man," he said, "I don't usually like all that woman's stuff," he said, "but this was funny as could be." And I couldn't get through that. I just was so taken by it. He was just so, and this is a man that's was a commander in the Navy. And he just loved that part. He says, "I'm not usually romance," but then it's not all romance, guys. There's a lot of romance. Yeah, because we were married, we were in love. There's a lot of funny stuff, and there's a lot of sad stuff. One of my preview readers, they're called beta readers, said to read Tainted Seas, one must have a carton of tissues for the sad parts and clean underwear after pissing your pants with laughter. So it's going to have everything for everybody. And this book is due out November 2nd. But right now, it's on pre-order on Barnes & Noble and also on Amazon. Now, guys, if you buy this book during the month of November, all of the money that I make from it and a portion of the monies that my publisher makes is being donated to a military veterans group. So I think I'm not making money on this book. I don't really care. I mean, I have to make some because I have money invested in it. But I'm not writing this for the money. I'm writing because there's a very important message. So during that first month, which I call my premiere month, all of my profit and a portion of my publisher's profit will be donated to a military organization to benefit our veterans and help our veterans. So that's one reason to buy it. The other thing, this is coming out November 2nd. Now, I think I'm surprised, and I don't know if my publisher is surprised, but I have 192 pre-sale orders. The book isn't even out yet, and 192 books are promised. Now, my publisher had talked about ordering in groups of 250. So if you want this book on the first run, I would order it now. You're going to benefit the veterans, and you'll make sure that you have it by November 2nd. This would be a lovely gift for any veteran, mom, dad, uncle, the neighbor. It would be a nice gift for them for Veterans Day. And even if they're not veterans, if they're romantic and they love good romance, if they like adventure, they're adventure book readers, they might enjoy this because there are some great military scenes in here that you will enjoy. So it's not a girl book. No, not at all. So guys, November 2nd it comes out, and you want to order it, pre-order it now, and you'll be assured of getting it in the first run. So What's it about? Well, it's a memoir. Everything that's in this book is true, as I remember it. And I have a very good memory. Some of the names in there might be changed. When you write a memoir, you must ask someone's permission to use their name. And some people I just couldn't find, so I changed their name. Like a very heroic doctor on the medical airlift transfer from San Diego to Dover, Delaware. I can't remember her name, but I sure remember what she did. She got us all off a burning airplane to safety. Remarkable woman. And a Navy chief who was assigned to coordinate Bud's retirement and transfer cross country. We were in San Diego going home to Pennsylvania, and his job was to coordinate our transportation and, slide him into medical retirement. This man became wonderful. I mean, he did so much more. And I can't remember his name either, but in the book I call him Chief O'Donnell. Chief O'Donnell, you will just love Chief O'Donnell. So it's going to take you from the time Bud and I met in Penn State. Was it an instant fall in love? Well, it was, but I think it took me a long time to come around to it. And not Bud, though. He was ready to get married the day after he met me. But I ran from him and gave him a hard time, and it's really funny. It's really funny. Is it true? Sure, it's true. If you know me from Facebook or YouTube, you know that I have quite a sense of humor, and I can write something funny. So it's really funny, and it's tender, and it's warm, and it's loving. Because, folks, I'll tell you, I love my husband. And I loved him then, and I love him now. But it took me 50 plus years to find out why my husband died. February 2nd, 2021, I found out. My then completed book, which was intended just for my children, came back. And it got revamped because the message that's in my book must go out to everybody to know what's happening in our military, especially to our Vietnam vets, Navy, all the branches. And I would like to get that message out and make sure that it doesn't happen again. And it is happening again. So, guys, what came in this package? There was this envelope out there, and I want to tell you what was in here made me cry. And I'm not a big crier, but I'm bawling and I'm bawling. And I opened it up, and this is the #1, numero uno, printout of Tainted Seas. See, it says it right there, Tainted Seas, My Sailor's Story by Linda Jo Hefner. That's me. Woo! How about that? And it's in actual print. And it's probably one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see, or that I've ever seen. There's my picture by Sally Ullman Photography. She's fabulous. Our website for Tainted Seas was done by our son, Christopher. Christopher Hampel was only 5 years old when his father died, so he doesn't know his father. So it seemed appropriate. He's a very skilled graphic artist from Syracuse University, trained at Syracuse University. He made our website, and I have a lot of people to thank, and you'll read about them in here. Many helped with technical aspects of the book. If I had questions about what something was called, I have a lot of helpers there. And you guys know who you are. I'm afraid if I mention you all, I'll miss somebody. But this is Tainted Seas, My Sailor's Story. 50 plus years it took me to write this. Now, was I writing the whole time? Well, no, I had 3 little kids to take care of. So I would start, then I'd stop. Then it would get too painful, I'd start again, then I'd stop. But here it is. Here it is in press. It's in print. It's right here. And I'll tell you what, I think it's the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world. And I thank you. I thank you all for your support. Because there were quite a few times, especially when writing the sad parts, where this became very painful. And I was going to quit, but I said, I promised these people a book. I got to do it. So here it is, guys. Numero uno, Tainted Seas, my sailor story in print. Available at Amazon and at Barnes & Noble for pre-order. The website to find out more about Tainted Seas is Linda Jo Heffner, just the way you spell my name, LindaJoHeffner.com, LindaJoHeffner.com. And I'm sure you're going to love this book because this book even surprised me. It really is a good book. And it's a good book for everybody. So guys, I thank you for all your support. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. Really not. So I thank you all. And as I always end every video, I send you a virtual kiss and a virtual hug. And I say thank you for joining me today on my special day. And right now we'll close with the Navy song. And here we go. Bye, everybody. I'll see you again for another update. Look for me at other places. I'll be around.